in a conference like the SEC, the margin for error is going to be razor thin. And in some cases, one mistake in a game can change the entire complexion of a ball game and make the difference. And that is what happened to South Carolina on Friday night at Founders Park in an 11-7 loss to number 1 Tennessee in the series opener. And in the second inning, right after Ethan Petrie gave the Gamecocks an early 2-1 lead with a 2-run homer out to left field off of starting pitcher Liam Doyle for the Vols, Jordan Carrion, who's been very good at the plate with the glove this year, very good all-around player, made a crucial error on what looked to be a potential double play ball. The ball was hit right to him at second base with a runner on first and nobody out. And if he makes the play, it's a double play. You get 2 outs, and then there was a fly out 2 batters later. So you're probably keeping a 2-1 lead at that time. But he did not manage to get a single out on the play as he bobbled the ball around and couldn't regain control as everyone was safe. And then Tennessee takes complete advantage of that, scoring 5 runs in the inning, all of which were unearned on Jake McCoy's final line in this game. And while there were 8 runs given up while he was out on the mound, only 3 were charged to his final line. And I did think he pitched fine tonight. 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. Again, it's just the second inning where it really could have been maybe a 10-pitch inning for him if they get the double play ball and then the fly out soon after that. But it ended up being an inning where he's throwing nearly 40 pitches, and it really impacted his outing to where the other 3 innings that he threw were fine. The 5th inning, he came back out on the mound and he walked 1 batter, then plunked another, and that would really be it for him. And then Tyler Pitzer had to come in, and he ended up giving up a few runs, 2 of which were earned to Pitzer. And I mean, in reality, the pitching was fine tonight. Pitzer was 1 strike away from getting out of the jam without giving up any runs. And on a 0-2 pitch, Tennessee hit, it went inside out, hit a ball out to left field that maybe could have been caught by KJ Scobie, but just a little bit out of his reach. And it led to a few runs being scored. But after that, even with Tennessee up by as much as they were, Caleb Jones really settled in the final 4 innings of this game and shut down Tennessee's offense, only giving up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts on 35 pitches. He was excellent out on the mound, and offensively, South Carolina was not too bad tonight. Ethan Petrie had 4 hits. Jordan Carrion, who obviously made the error earlier in the game, was fine offensive. He was actually great. Had 4 hits at the plate, had an RBI single. Henry Kazmar, who's really turned a corner and looks so much better at the plate. He's now hitting 300 on the year after going 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a 2-run homer that came in the 9th. And Nathan Hall also went 2 for 5. But those 4 guys I just mentioned, they accounted for 12 of South Carolina's hits tonight. The rest of the lineup went 1 for 21 at the plate. And as a team, South Carolina struck out 14 times, walked twice. So I do think this team is getting closer to turning a corner and getting back in the win column. They showed that tonight. But again, as I mentioned here at the beginning, the moral of the story of this recap is that one mistake can really hurt you. Again, who knows how this game goes if Carrion doesn't make the error there in the second inning. I honestly do think South Carolina maybe could have won this game had that not happened, but we'll never really know. And now you got to go out tomorrow in game 2 and try to even the series up with Jarvis Evans Jr. starting on the mound, and we will see what happens. First pitch at 4 p.m. on SEC Network Plus, and we'll have all coverage and updates for you on GamecockCentral.com. So once again, South Carolina suffers an 11-7 loss to Tennessee here on Friday night in Game 1 at Founders Park. So for GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.